Maya here, and welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. We're on part 90! This is part 90! Guys, part 90. And I don't think we're still anywhere near close to done. Good gosh. This is a long game. We knew it was a long game. But still, this is a very long game. We're currently on Luminary's Landing, which is the mountaintop that we were not allowed to go to before because it was solely for Father Benedictus to pass through. But he passed through today, this morning, so we can go now. And he wanted us to meet us up here. And of course everybody else already left except for Serena, who lost Veronica. We lost Veronica in the last episode. Well, technically we lost Veronica, I guess, at the beginning of, the world tree falling and everything. But now we know that we've lost her. And it's sad.
Ah, there you are. So glad you could finally join us.
Was that a hint of remonstration there?
Yggdrasil blessed me with another vision in the night. I saw Veronica standing upon this very ledge. It is known as Luminary's Landing. When Erdwin descended from the heavens after facing the Dark One, this is where he alighted. And this is the Calamus flute. In my dream, Veronica played upon it. It once belonged to the great sage Serenica. She left it in Arborea on her final visit, the day after the Dark One finally fell. I gave it to Veronica as a memento of her heroic ancestor. And yet, when I awoke this morning, there it was, upon my pillow. It is a sign. The flute will reveal the path you must tread. Serena, my child, if you would be so kind.
Of course. I think I must be doing it wrong. But if Veronica was playing it in Father Benedictus's vision, it must be the key. Can you try, perhaps?
Does he know how to play the flute? As somebody who played the flute, it's not exactly easy.
The mark! It's glowing!
Oh no, but there we go. The mark will show him how to play it. It's a fishing rod.
What the?
I was thinking, what? It's a fishing rod.
A fishing rod? I fear it is I who am seeing visions.
You got a bite! Oh, go on, darling. Reel it in.
Oh, no. It's a fishing rod. Is he fishing for the great white beast? Oh my god, he is! There's a whale in the sky? It's a whale in the sky with wings. Well, I mean... Sure don't let the sadness stay for long.
Fish! No! That's a whale!
So it was as I suspected. It was upon her back that you rode in my dream.
You could have said it was a whale.
The sacred conveyance of the luminary. Cetacea.
A flying whale. That's the sacred conveyance. A flying whale. Not a Pegasus or a dragon. No, it's a whale. That's what it is. It's a whale with wings.
It seems that she heeds the call of the flute. You must play it whenever you require her aid.
Norin acquires the Calamus flute.
Go, Luminary, and seek out the floating island. It is the World Tree's will. Whatever awaits you there will surely aid you in the fight against the Lord of Shadows. Do not let Veronica's sacrifice be in vain. Now, play.
Seriously? Do not let... Oh, there's pressure, guys. Like, were we intending to let her sacrifice be in vain? I don't think so. It's a whale. It's a whale with wings. Is it gonna magically transport us? It's gonna magically transport us on the back of her. In the back of the whale. With wings. It's a whale with wings. Multiple wings. I mean, I'm like, I'm not the only one who thinks this is weird, right? Like, was that supposed to be majestic? Because I'm pretty sure that was just weird. But sure. The loveliest catch. Awarded for recovering the flute left behind by the late Veronica, and with it summoning the serene being known as Cetacea. It's a whale. With wings. It is our airship. Oh my god, where am I? Oh boy. So this is our JRPG airship. Oh, a whale. With wings. What's that? Ooh, speed up. Land at the Laguna di Gondolia Railway Station. Land at the Laguna di Gondolia Railway Station. Railway Station. This game can't take itself seriously very, very long, can it? Land at the Laguna di Gondolia Way. Y'all. Do I want to land at the Laguna di Gondolia Railway Station? I don't know, do I? Laguna di Gondolia. Like, is there... You can't stop her, she just moves. So there's another railway station. There's the tree. What's left of it. Oh my god. There's another floating island right there. But I don't think that's the... I'm guessing it's not the floating island they were talking about. It's pretty cool how she speeds up, I won't lie. Dismount Cetacea at the battleground. I'm guessing, like, that's where we're supposed to go. Hit no. Oh boy. Oh boy. World map. No, local map. Okay, so up there in the middle is where the world tree fell. So those are all of the points that we can land at. Oh boy. Oh boy. Like, but there's two islands. This is the one that was pointing where Cetacea was going. Is that the one that we're supposed to go to? Or is it the one with the big pointy mark? I imagine it's the one with the big pointy mark. But you know what? I'm here. Ooh, that gave me a little bit of seasickness. You know what? I'm here. Let's just go ahead and dismount and see where we are. The battleground. The mysterious object looks almost like some kind of giant candlestick. I can't. A foreboding fog hangs over the entire area. It doesn't seem like a good idea to proceed any further. Okay then. So, that's future! Or now he gets wings. I mean, because why not? Okay, so it's the other island. What is that? That's something too. What is that? I don't know, but it didn't work. Yeah, that's where we need to go. This doesn't actually feel any real faster. Land here. It looks so much more imposing from a distance. But sure. Second railway station. I can't get over that. This feels very weird.
So there really is an island in the sky, just as Father Benedictus said. I wonder if he was right about there being something helpful here too.
I'm sure he was, because he's always helpful. He's never not helpful.
Is that a temple of some sort? Well, there must be some reason we were brought here. Shall we go and find out what it is?
She feels so different without her hair. Party talk. Father Benedictus said that we should seek out the floating island, for there we would find a power to banish the darkness. Look at her face. Look at those eyes. There's something a little... She's looking a little different. Well, this certainly seems like the right place, and if this power is anywhere, it's probably inside that building. Let's go and have a look, Norin.
You know, I've been thinking.
Man, I can't believe this whole island is floating in the sky. Seriously, there's a building on it and everything. What the heck's keeping it afloat? Guess I don't know as much about this world as I thought I did.
Huh?
I'll be honest with you, honey. When Father Benedictus told us about the islands floating in the sky, I thought maybe he'd had a bump in the head.
Oh.
But it turns out that the legends of our Deborah are all true. All of them, from flying whales to islands in the sky. I'll never doubt a word he says again.
Listen,
If Father Benedictus's prediction was right, there should be something on this island that will help us defeat the Lord of Shadows. What was it he said? A power to banish the darkness. I wonder what it could be. Another sword, perhaps? I doubt anything's as good as the Luminary's sword that we lost before we even had a chance to actually wield it. And I mean, really, are floating islands really that hard to believe when there's literally a whale with wings that can lead you to them? I mean, is it anything really that hard to believe?
Interesting.
Have you seen these funny round nooks dotted around the edge of the island, laddie? It looks like something's supposed to slot into them, but I've no idea what.
I must speak
The
with
structure at the top of the island appears to be some sort of temple, but its architecture is unlike anything I've seen before. Perhaps those who built it come from a culture entirely dissimilar to our own. Perhaps they still live there even today. Perhaps indeed. Did a little something on this thing. I can step on it. Alright, let's go up this way. Sparkly spots? There is a sparkly spot. I actually wasn't expecting there to be one. I wonder, these look like, those platforms when we went up to Yggdrasil's tree. To the tree. That's here. Colorful cocoon. Well, alrighty then. Going to guess we're going to find out what all of this is. But that's what they look like, is the platforms that we used to get up to Yggdrasil tree. Can we use these to get down to other places? Or why wouldn't I just use the whale then?
We can see you, you know. Come out from behind there.
Oh my god.
Huh? What is it?
That's not very nice.
It's you! I'm of the Watchers.
What?
The Watchers? And what are they?
They look kind of like the fishy things from Nautilus? Nautica?
Of course. Ground dwellers, not snow. Not snow of us. We watch over Erdrea. Watch for as long as Erdrea exists.
Well, what do you know? And what are you doing skulking behind a pillar, Mr. Watcher?
This is home. Home of all of us. Once were many islands. Many Watchers. But attack came. Lord of Shadows. All crashed. Only this island remains. Only me.
That's awful.
Morrigan got to you guys too, huh? Sounds like you've been through a lot. Sorry if I was out of line just now. How come you survived anyway? And why did this place get left alone?
Guiding light burns within. Has burned since time began. Was in Temple of Dawn. Here. Was cleaning. Attack came. Was protected by guiding light.
See? There you go. A reason why people should clean.
This
Someday it
guiding
might
light
save
of
you
yours
too.
sounds pretty special.
Oh, we're here looking for a special something to help us defeat the Lord of Shadows. Do you think the guiding light might be it?
Not know. Is not's weapon. Cannot defeat. Perhaps.
But it's a light. Is that what will push back the darkness?
Wish to help. But I'm only child. Know little of world yet.
Guess we'll just
That's
have
just
to
a
take
kid.
a look for ourselves then, huh?
Yes. But what are we going to do about our poor little friend here?
Not taken with us.
Not worry. I'm fine. I'm Watcher. Story of Watchers not over.
Not until you're dead.
You beat Lord of Shadows. Then World Tree returns. Cycle restored. Life and rebirth. Dead ones get new life. My brothers, my sisters. All begins again. Please,
Awful
Luminary,
convenient.
succeed.
Wait. You know who he is?
Remember, he's a watcher. He watches. Always watching. that's not at all creepy. Been here since beginning. My people, watchers, watching, protecting flame. Seek flame in temple, learn more. Learn of power to banish darkness. Perhaps. Temple of Dawn, Chamber of the Guiding Light.
Oh, it's beautiful. And so holy. I feel purer just looking at it.
Wait, the mark.
Whoa! Did all that light just get squished down into that little thing?
Norn acquires the Guiding Light.
Oh, look.
Big drizzle branches.
I sense something very special in them. I know this feeling. Yggdrasil.
You couldn't tell?
I think you should take a closer look, don't you? I've a feeling they have something rather important to show us.
Okay. Touch the seedling. Because it's totally normal to touch the seedling. So that was the first luminary. Erdwin.
You all saw that too, right?
Yes, that man. The mark on his hand. Oh, you don't think...
I do think.
Aye, I do. And I've a feeling you've the same instinct, laddie, eh? That was Erdwin, the luminary of legend. I never thought I'd see him with my own eyes.
So those were the original heroes? The ones who defeated the Dark One way back when? The more we know about them, the more chance we have of finding out how they beat it, right?
Ah, you're not wrong. Let's see what those other seedlings have to show us, shall we?
But what was that one showing us? Okay, it was Erdwin, and I'm guessing Serenica and two others that if they've mentioned other people, I don't remember who. But what was he holding? Like a piece of rock? I wonder if it matters what, like, order you do it in. I'm gonna guess not. What was the name of that place? I don't remember what the name of that place was.
Did you see the size of that hammer? Was it just me, or did it seem special somehow?
It was no weapon, that much is certain. A forging hammer, if I am not mistaken. But what were they forging?
I wonder... Well, I think we all know where they were at least, don't we?
And that place has been there for 1,000 years?
Let's see if the last seedling makes things any clearer.
Seriously, what's the... roadmap? Well, that doesn't help me any. Okay, so they had a rock and a forging hammer. So they were forging something. Was it the sword? They're forging something. Big guy needed to wield the hammer. Earthman wasn't enough.
I know that view. I'm sure of it.
So, if I understand what we saw correctly, they found some ore and a hammer, then went up a mountain and forged a sword. Wait, of course. The Sword of Light.
So basically what it's telling us is that if the Sword of Light's broken, can we forge a new one?
Indeed. They would not have gone into battle with the Dark One unarmed.
Yes, that's the power we need. That's how we'll drive the darkness from the world.
But Morrigan took it, right? Unless... Are these visions trying to say we need to...
I'm like 2 steps ahead of them, guys.
Yeah, that must be it. We need to make our own Sword of Light, just like the old heroes did. All right, we've got ourselves a plan. Not much of a plan, but we'll just have to fill in the gaps as we go.
I'm going to guess that in order to make a Sword of Light, you're going to need some special materials. It can't be just any old ore.
Let's start by paying a visit to the places we saw in those visions. I'm betting we'll find some more clues there.
Aye. It looked like they found that ore on another one of these floating islands. I reckon we'll need to have a word with our wee pal about that.
And that was Gallopolis in the vision where they had the hammer, right? Maybe the Sultan knows something.
Gallipolis. I knew it started with a G, but I kept thinking Gondolia, and I'm like, no, that's not the same place. It's not the same place. Stop thinking it's the same place.
Oh, and I remember now. That mountain. It's the volcano near Hutto, isn't it? How could I forget?
That sounds like we're going on a wee world tour then. Hotto, Gallopolis, and wherever that other island happens to be.
Gee, I wonder if it's the one I touched down at too soon.
It seems we're setting off on another adventure, Veronica. You'll be with us in spirit. I know it.
All right, let's go to work.
And while we're at it, I'm sure we'll find a few side quests as well. Okay, let's go talk to Mr. Watcher. The Watcher.
You find, Luminary? Thing you seek?
So it's just convenient that you are here. Norton explains everything he and his companions saw.
All is intriguing. Remember a tale from my grandfather. Guiding light helped ancient heroes. Helped in forging of sword. Sword to beat darkness.
Because a guiding light is not a weapon, but it's the sword of light. I'm picking up what they're putting down.
You have seen their quest. Floating island. Island of vision. This is called Battleground.
Battleground? Why would anyone go looking for ore on a battleground?
Mine was there. Mine of great ores. Great powers fought for ores. Great battle occurred. Great losses. Great pain. Victors took all. No ore. No more. Perhaps. Tale of centuries ago.
It can't hurt to go and have a look now, can it? Come on, you lot.
So they're shrouded in darkness, fog.
If you forget purpose, if you need clues, come to me. Tales from Grandfather may help. Good luck.
Norin remembers some places that he's visited. He can now use Zoom to travel to Hato and Galapagos. What luck? Huh. Havens above. World map. So I can zoom. The last bastion, Heliodor. Hato, Galapagos City, Swardsrust Sea. Okay. Party talk once more. You know what we have to do, right, Norin? If we want to defeat the Lord of Shadows, we're going to have to forge a new Sword of Light. As long as we follow in the first Luminary's footsteps, we're sure to find what we need. Okay, man, once you're ready, let's hit the road.
How wonderful!
Erdwin and his pals found that hammer in a place that's very close to my heart. Galapagos, where we first met. Now, how about we should go and have a little chat with the Sultan?
You wanted to speak to me?
Before doing battle with the Dark One, Erdwin and his allies combined his strength and forged the Sword of Light. If we do the same, we may give ourselves a chance of defeating the Lord of Shadows. No shit.
Now then, laddie.
So our wee friend reckons the mine where Erdwin found the ore was an ancient battleground, eh? Well, he seems to know what he's talking about, so let's trust him on that. I reckon he'll have more helpful advice if we ask him nicely, too.
I must speak with you.
We must come together and forge the Sword of Light, just as the first Luminary and his companions did before us. Their names live now in legend, but they were also but flesh and blood. If they did it, there is no reason why we cannot. There's no doubt about it. The volcano where Erdwin and his companions created the sword is Mount Fuji. Somewhere within that mountain there must be an ancient forge. We just need to find it. And I bet you it was the place that we couldn't go. Alright. I think we're going to end it here. And the next episode, we're going to go back to Battleground. And hopefully this time, maybe the guiding light will banish the shadows there. And we can continue on. But after that, there's like a lot of stuff that we can do for cleanup. I know there's a couple of quests in Honolulu. There's a couple of quests in Gondolia. There might be a couple of quests in Galapagos. There are some quests that we can finish up. So there's a lot that we can do. And I think maybe once we hit the battleground and we have the ore, if it's that easy, we'll find our way around. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's always a pleasure. If you guys have enjoyed it, please give me a like. And if you're interested in seeing what else is coming around, go ahead and hit subscribe. I will see you guys next time.